So good evening everyone. Been a couple of days since I stuck up a video. Just going to put a couple of more boards in. I've 5 or 6 here. Just going to talk you quickly through them. This is the Nick Harvey boards I have here. Nick Harvey in Taunton flies 710 miles to Barcelona. For the last few years I've been getting boards off Nick, and I've been breeding around them. So I have 3-year-olds, I have one 3-year-old, I have a couple of 2-year-olds, and there's a yearling or 2, and there's a couple of young boards. So I have the stock boards here. I think there's 4 or 5 stock boards I pulled out that came direct from Nick's loft, and then there's the couple of generations, so you can see how I breed them. I know there's a lot of talk out there about the boards and what they've done and everything else, but my aim is to breed pigeons that can breed performance pigeons. So with a view to that, I've always taken young boards as yearlings back into the stock loft and tried to breed through them, okay? So I'll start with this hen. This hen is a hen that came over with me from Nick. She's a 2013 hen. This hen is a very, very inbred hen. She is bred out of a brother and sister mating. And the brother and sister mating are out of MUSGROVE Addiction and MUSGROVE Insights. Okay? MUSGROVE Addiction was 3 times Barcelona, or twice Barcelona, apologies, 2nd and 3rd section Barcelona. And Insights was 3rd Barcelona, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. I can stand to be corrected on that one. And Insights did it once, MUSGROVE Addiction did it twice. And therefore Nick then at the end of the year, every season, Barcelona pigeons, whatever comes home, there's a few late breds taken off, they put the stock. So there was a pair of boards, I don't know whether a nest pair, they were just plain brother and sister, different nests, but full brother and sister mated together to produce this hen. And this hen was then sent over to me. So quite an inbred hen. I'd say she's medium bodied, medium hen. I like smaller hens, but she's a medium hen. She's well balanced, tail down, beautiful wings. You can just see her wing there and how it's coming on through the moult already. She's on her 9th flight there. You can see it just coming up. So yeah, she'll be in great condition now for the sale in 4 weeks' time. The 1st of December in the Sarsfields. Get this in now. Viewing 12 to 2 and sale from 2 on. Okay, so that's the first hen tonight. Just off camera because I have them all in a basket here to make it easier. Last time I know I was going into the section itself and trying to find it, but I have them on the basket there, so it's easier just to pull them out. So this hen here, this hen is a daughter of MUSGROVE Insanity. MUSGROVE Insanity flew Barcelona 3 times, twice in race time, but flew it 3 times. So this is a hen off a 3 times Barcelona hen. Cracking hen. This one's a small hen, small to medium, apple bodied, again tail out there just down, beautiful hen. Again, she's on her 9th flight there, you can just see it there coming up, lovely wings, and again related to the previous hen through the grandparents. Okay, so the previous hen, her grandfather or grandmother would be related to this hen in the same way. Okay, so an absolutely cracking hen, beautiful, beautiful hen. They really, really hand well, these birds. I have to come through them all well. I hate the molting time of year. It's a really bad time of year. But sure, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. So next we have a daughter of MUSGROVE Persistent, I think. Yep. So a daughter of MUSGROVE Persistent. Now, so MUSGROVE Persistent, again, is in Nick Harvey's loft, 710 miles to Barcelona. And Persistent flew Barcelona International 3 times. She also did Tarbes as a yearling, and I think she did the Asian International as well, I'm not sure. I couldn't, Nick only really focuses on the Barcelona, so he didn't really give me much detail, bar Barcelona. So this is a daughter of MUSGROVE Persistent. 5 times Barcelona, 3 times in race time, twice our race time, and one of those times, when I say hours, I mean Nick's time closed. She was a week on the wing. I think the time for him closed on the Friday at 12 o'clock or something to be within the velocity. I think BICC lowest velocity cuts at 150 or 160. I'm not sure which. And Nick was just outside the race time. The hen arrived for her last time last year, 2017. She arrived, I think he said at 8 o'clock in the evening, and he texted me straight away, and I was absolutely over the moon for him. To get a pigeon to fly Barcelona 5 times, absolutely incredible. 710 miles, no less. So this again, this is a small hen. I like this hen, really, really like this hen. Show your wing there. Again, on our 9th flight, they're coming through the mode exceptionally well. You can just see our flight there peeking out. They have nice wings on them. Hopefully they carry them. I have sent birds of this line up to the north of Ireland previously. I sent 6 up to a friend of mine up there, and as yearlings got them all through the NIPI programme over as far as Bude, Penzance and Talbany. I think he said he had, if I'm not mistaken, he said he had 2 or 3 left after that, and then out of 6, and then as 2-year-olds, then I think he dropped a couple of them, but he had 1 left in earmark for the King's Cup. I don't know how it went from there on out. But a beautiful hen, I have to say, an absolutely cracker. So you can just see her there. She's a very, very smart hen, looks the part, you know, she really is. Now, so next we have, let me see, next we have a cock. No, next we have another hen. Next we have another hen. Oh, sorry, no, this is a cock, apologies. So this is a cock. So the first hen that I brought out was a double granddaughter of 2 times Barcelona and 1 times Barcelona. And this is a grandson of the very same pair. So this cock and the first hen are half brothers, are cousins, sorry, cousins. So this is a cock out of a grandson of Musgrove Addiction, twice Barcelona, and Insights, once Barcelona. A very, very beautiful, beautiful cock, I have to say. I really, really like this cock. For these stock birds that I have, they'll be gone with the original pedigrees that came over to me from Nick. I put what extra information I've garnered off Nick onto them. But he's a fabulous, fabulous cock. A very, very proud looking cock. And a medium to small cock, I would say. But really a very, 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 very nice cock. And produces beautiful youngsters as well. Have to say, it does produce very, very nice youngsters. So yeah. So like again, I'll just say again, if you're looking for a ready-made family, any of the lines I have here are ideal. This one is out of a different loft, but of the same lines, very similar lines. This one came from Chris Beard in York. This is a granddaughter of Dark Enchantment, or Diablos, sorry, Diablos. 879 miles to Barcelona. And Nick has that same line of board down there with Jim Amerton Lofts originally. So this hen came over to me a few years back. Beautiful hen. I actually really, really like this dark check hen. I think she's on her 10th flight now, to be honest, with the way her flights are growing. Yeah, she is. And she's a cracking hen. Yeah, I definitely rate this hen. She's an absolute stonker, she is. Beautiful, beautiful hen. Small to medium hen. You can just see her there. You can see how well she looks. I can't fault these pigeons. I really am. I'm gutted that they're going. I'm absolutely gutted they're going, but there's not much I can do about it, you know. The decisions are made and that's it. I'll get the next one. The next ones are, the next 3 I have, I just took out a sample of what I bred over the last couple of years. You know, so this one is a cock. So you remember I talked about Nick's Addiction that I had over here on loan from Nick Harvey for 2 years. So this is one of the cocks that I bred off him. This cock was bred with a hen I called Sparrow. I actually never thought of taking her out. Sparrow was actually of the same loft as that last dark check pied hen I have. Sparrow has the likes of Tough Nut in her out, Brian Denny, things like that. So really, really well bred pigeons. This one here, this fella's out of Nick's Addiction. Nick's Addiction is a son of Musgrove Addiction and Insights, twice Barcelona, once Barcelona. Came over here on loan. This is a cock I bred. And the mother of this cock is Sparrow, who was in the stock loft there, smallest hen I ever had. She's still there. And funny, Nick's Addiction happened to be quite a big pigeon, and the cock is a big pigeon, and the hen has gone to a friend of mine. He was looking for a hen earlier on. I sent the hen to him, and the hen, oh excuse me, the lights are gone off. And the hen herself, nestmate of this cock, has actually gone off to a friend of mine because of the way they bred. He was looking for a ready-made family. I gave him a few boards. You know, a nestmate. So nestmate, I'm not fobbing off and keeping the boards that are good. I'm selling everything. So this is a grandson of 2 times Barcelona and 1 times Barcelona. And on the opposite side of the pedigree, you have the likes of If you went back, I think his great-grandsire or something like that is the likes of Tough Nut. So actually a phenomenal pigeon as well. Very, very well bred. A very big, bold cock this fella is. Very long cast, but actually not heavy in the hand, okay? He's not that heavy. I would have thought he would have been heavier, but he's really not, okay? Quickly to the next two. These are 2015 pigeon he is. And the last pigeon here is just a 2018 pigeon, so just a youngster. This one's still going through the mouth, still on nest flights there. You can see that, very, very late bred. This one was bred, I think, was weaned off in, it would have been July, I think the end of July. Actually, mid to the end of August. So this is out of Persistent, Musgrove Persistent daughter. So this is a granddaughter to 5 times Barcelona, okay? And if I'm not mistaken, this hen is actually out of Musgrove Wizard as well, who is 3 times Barcelona himself, who was on loan here. So this is a very, very small pigeon. You can see that, but she's really apple-bodied. Very, very nice little body on her, I have to say. I'm really pleased with her and how she's turned out. She'll actually make a cracking pigeon. All of these birds, all of the late breds, they're all going to be at the auction. If the late breds don't sell for the price, they don't sell. They'll just come back here, they'll be less mature, and I'll still offload them. They all have to go. You know, everything is going, but I'm not letting birds go for less than they're worth. Okay? So birds that were bred here will start low. They are worth a lot more in my eyes. They're ready-made families. So if you were going for a few of the stock birds, 2 or 3 of the stock birds, with 2 or 3 of the lines that are here, whether they're the Donaldsons, the Polish birds, the Harvey birds, the Padfield birds, whatever you want, they're ready-made families here for people to start out with. So it's up to yourselves, lads, what you're doing, how you go about it, you know. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. I'm going to be doing the auction myself, and I look forward to seeing you all there. I hope you enjoyed tonight's video. I think the next night I'm going to pull out all the Polish pigeons, and I'll just go through the Polish pigeons with everybody, okay? Have a nice evening.